hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And I found the Mages Collective at Red Cliff. They are out at the far end of the docks here. And it has actually been... Like, I know I said I was going to look up this. I remembered to look up this. But it's actually been like 2 to 3 weeks since I've done any recording of either gameplay or commentary for Dragon Age here. Reason for that is, well, primarily twofold. First reason is I've been building a lot of Magic the Gathering Commander decks, so that's kind of taken away from my time of, recording
Good to
for
see you
this.
again.
But another thing is, oh, and by building a lot of Commander decks, I mean like I've built like 11 new Commander decks within the past month. So we have a gift of silence. So basically, this is asking us to go to the Knight Commander here in one of the Knight Commanders here in Red Cliff, and give him 10 Lyrium potions. So naturally, I want to check and see, do I have 10 Lyrium potions? Hey, look, I do. That's awesome. So where's it? Who's this person I'm supposed to find? Now here, I checked the quest, and look at what it says at the bottom here. I'm going to mark this as the main one. Or you can talk to Knight Commander Tavion. I can't fully read it in the little editing screen. You know my issue with that. In Denerim to testify that this is like something fishy going on here. And, until I saw that, I didn't think too much of it. I'm like, oh yeah, we're just going to go give a gift of 10 potions, bridge a gap between the mages and Templars a little bit. But why would Templars, who are generally like very anti-mage sort of thing, why would we be giving them lyrium potions? Things that mages use. It seems kind of weird. And when we're going to go to Denerim.
Not happening.
Okay, I thought there was going to be someone in this general store to sell us something. I guess not. We are going to go to Denerim, and we're going to find something else interesting there regarding Templars and Lyrium. That isn't actually a part of the side quest whatsoever. It's just going to happen to fall right into place for us on the side quest. A little bit of, I don't know if we should say lore. Yeah, we'll call it lore. So I don't remember the other things I was supposed to look up or take care of off camera. I think one was checking Alistair's things. We have a couple of quests to turn in. We've turned in all of
The captain sends his regards.
people who had their husbands die from Blackstone Irregulars. And we actually have 2 quests to turn in for the Chanter's Board, one being that we have the 18 corpse galls.
Those stung with 100 arrows, those suffering from ailments both great and small, his heart was strong, and he moved on.
Dang, we got 5 gold for that, and we got an achievement unlocked for that.
The deep dark.
I guess that must be for completing so many of those side quests. So I guess I've completed more side quests in this particular playthrough than I have in any other of my playthroughs for Dragon Age, which that's probably true. And speaking of other side quests, we had to go and check on this guy.
My Valena returned. She told me of your daring rescue. I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am. Take this. A reward for your deed. It's Dwarven made and should serve you well.
Ooh, Dwarven made. I'll just say thank you.
Thank you again.
Because I don't want to reject
I'm forever
it.
in your debt.
Because he's probably, yes, he's not giving us money.
Thank you, my lady.
Oh, okay, you're not actually going to trigger a cutscene, so you're not that important. Let's check out this new item. He says Dwarven armor. What is it? It must be the shielded Dwarven armor. Or is it this bottom one here? Okay, so here's something I don't get about this. Notice how it says armor, 11 point, what is that, 35 or whatever, and then it says it gives -3 armor. Why not just say 8 point whatever armor instead of doing the whole, here's an armor, but then here's minus armor? That doesn't make sense to me. Anyways. Shielded dwarven armor, +1 constitution. We could almost use that on Sagana. Oh, I just put that in junk, didn't I? Crap, because Zagana's going to get the strength to use. Oh. Or was it? Whatever. We're not using it anyways. We'll be using the Drake scale armor when we get to 20 strength. Most likely. I don't know. Some of our armor is good at like increasing our backstabbing. I don't know. We'll play around with it. We'll have some options available to us when we reach 20 strength. So yeah, I was building a whole bunch of commander decks, retooling all of the commander decks that I have, besides the ones that I keep. Basically, like, I have all of the pre-con commander decks from 2013 onward. Like, every year I've just been kind of ordering the set from my local game store, and so I have all of those, and I'm not modifying them at all. But then I have a whole bunch of commander decks that I've built outside of that from my collection. And I'm adding another 11 decks to all of that. I like variety in my collection. And with my playgroup, sometimes they'll come over and they'll switch and try some of my decks, and we have a great time. Anyways, the other thing I had happen, my water heater kind of died. I don't want to say exploded because it didn't. It exploded, but it didn't explode. It broke and leaked water all over my basement floor, so I had to get that replaced. And that kind of, notably stopped me from doing a recording last week. I'm going to drop a save here just because I don't want to have to repeat some of that stuff that I did. We have a caravan. This is a side quest. We have to go help a caravan that is in trouble from Darkspawn because, Darkspawn is still overall the main point of this game. What do we have here? We have... it does not look like the caravan is doing too well.
Send some darkspawn.
Are these? At first, I wasn't sure if those were darkspawn or not. Yeah, they're darkspawn. I'm gonna go right after this mage, rip his toes off. Come on, kill this mage. Oh my god. Haven't played in 3 weeks, and we're starting off by Zagana immediately dying. Okay, well, give me control of Morrigan. This is already not how I want things to be going. Come on, take out this lousy mage. Thank you. Okay, let's focus on this one. When you're doing a healing, right? Okay, now we just have the one over here. Seriously. Okay, well, we've been collecting and buying a lot of these lesser injury kits. I guess I have the intention of using them.
Reminds me of that time.
And Wynn got a level up. Hey, remember what happened last time? Wynn level up. It means we can get crushing prison honor. Oh yeah, we're gonna have fun now. Combat tactics. Mages can take more damage before it... Yeah, I don't want her spells being interrupted, so we're going to start putting stuff in combat tactics for her. And Crushing Prison. And let's go into Tactics as soon as I can figure out how to do that again. And we'll get the tactics set up. Basically, I'm going to remove the Stone Fist thing. Although she still has other tactic slots down here. But I don't want her just spamming a whole bunch of attacks. So I think we're going to keep the same requirement. She has to have her mana up. We're going to put Crushing Prison there, and we want her to use that even before Winter's Grasp. So basically what this build is going to do with Wynn is she's going to start out a battle casting Crushing Prison, which is when it's most beneficial to be cast, because she doesn't have any healing to do at the immediate start of a battle. So then the tactics list is just going to go down and find that first one. Oh, hey, her mana is over 50% because she hasn't been doing any healing. So let's use Crushing Prison. And we're going to crush an enemy. I think it's single target, but I've been hearing it's group target. I saw some online stuff saying it was like a AoE spell, and maybe you have to be like really close or something to it. Anyways, even if it's only single target, which is what I always kind of thought it was, but then again, I can't say I've used it a ton. It's going to be really good because it's going to lock up an enemy. It's going to deal repeated damage to them, but more importantly, it's going to lock an enemy or stun an enemy and just let my rogue take them out, backstab them, or it will let me focus on the other things that aren't locked up and frozen. So that way when the enemies that are locked up and frozen become unstunned or unlocked and start to act again, there's less enemies on the field, and so I don't have, you know, just a massive ton of guys damaging me all at once. You know, I can nullify some of them and focus on them. So my party will be taking less damage overall from that. And we'll be dealing more damage overall from that. So it's a good thing all around. We have a soldier's diary. I think this is another place we had to go for a side quest to check on some people out here. A sack. A leather helmet. We'll sell that. And so this is an interesting place. So we're going to get attacked by these wolves. I'm gonna stun him. There's not a lot. Oh, just a few wolves. Okay, so let's pull these up. I'm also going to try to be careful not to, because I know what likes to happen sometimes is we end up accidentally talking to someone instead of... okay, we got wolves running in from over here. Let's rip their toes off and let's stab them. Oh, it doesn't show us actually like chopping the head off the animal with that animation. Hey, where are you guys even coming from? Oh, that was like a really sad... Well, we're getting wolf pelts. What do we need wolf pelts for? Maybe there's a side quest we'll get at some point that wants us to collect them. So yeah, Crushing Prison, super excited to have that. We've got Morrigan with the Sleep and Nightmare combo going. Or Sleep and Horror, I think it is. Horror, yeah.
Oh, I was hoping for something more exciting.
More wolves. More wolves. Alright, let's get behind someone, start stabbing them. You stab something. These things are dying pretty quickly. And this one's asleep. So I will immediately start stabbing it to wake it up. Naturally. And in general, I want to save some of my Zagana's combat tricks, especially the stun ones like the riposte or rip toes, as I like to call it. Rip toes and dirty fighting for when an enemy is like focusing on Zagana, and I can't just like run behind him. So at that point, I'll stun the enemy and then get a whole bunch of backstabs on them, even from the front, just because they're stunned. That strategy seems to be working out pretty well for me. Trying to minimize the amount I have to run around and reposition Zagana, and rather just focus on dealing damage to things that are, you know, right in front of me. Like this bear. I can barely believe it. Yeah, he's resisting the stun. Oh, but he was in crushing prison, but not for too long. Where are you going? Oh, you're going after my mage. That's not allowed. Again, you just spent a whole bunch of time running towards our mage while my mage has been pelting you. Bear's down. As that was kind of a boss, it looked like. Gonna give me anything? That sack was not worth it. Come on, give me something special. Well, we got combat experience, which will be really nice when we go to... Well, it gets us closer to leveling up, so I'm always happy to fight battles in Dragon Age games. Because I want to be leveling up, I want to be getting, you know, better attributes, and also unlocking the better skills. I feel that Dragon Age... I can't comment much on this particular game. We're going to do some side questing today, by the way, if you haven't noticed. This is just going to be one of those side questing episodes. We're not going to have a ton of side questing that we do before going to the next main thing, which we're going to be dealing with the Urn of Sacred Ashes, because I want to get Arl Eamon back. So we have the 2 caravan things we can report on.
And after much sweat,
Sad
blood
news.
and toil, her labors ended.
But I guess that's how those side
And the
quests
world
were
marveled at
programmed
what she
to,
wrought.
you know, function and end. Got another 3 gold. Dang, we're getting so much money from the Chantry for these things. You know, we haven't actually been in the Chantry
In the
here.
name of Andraste, bride of the Maker, be welcome in this house.
And I need to find that Knight Commander.
While the cathedral is closed, if you need to make wedding or funeral arrangements, you'll have to talk to Sister Olma.
Did someone die? I remember a funeral.
King Kalen
Yeah,
died,
that guy
remember?
on the right seems
Along
weird.
with most of the army at Ostagar? Maker guide them all.
Well,
That which
give me
you
information.
fear,
What's...
living in the shadow of death alone.
This guy's weird.
I have seen it is only a cloud passing before the sun.
It's like
The
he's
death
not
toll
all
at
there.
Ostagar was staggering. We've had a funeral every day for a lost son or daughter of Denerim, and we've many more yet to hold.
I see.
Are they singing the chant now?
Do you hear us
It's
singing a
funeral, isn't
chant?
it?
He should have retired to Valroyo years ago, but he wanted to stay and serve the remainder of his days in his homeland. It's the lyrium that does this.
Ah, so Lyrium does
He
this.
wouldn't be a Templar anymore.
Blessed are they
Wouldn't
who
be
stand
do
before
Templars
the
have to
corrupt
drink
and the
lyrium
wicked
or something?
and do not
Lyrium
falter.
potions?
He
And
doesn't
so this
forget
is
who he
where
is,
I'm relating it to that
even if he
side
can't
quest we
remember
just
anything
got.
else.
From the Mages Collective,
May the
with them
light of the
being
Maker
like,
guide your steps.
hey, deliver these lyrium potions to one of the Knight Commanders in Redcliffe. I'm like, So I want to find that. I want to see if we can find Goldana while we're here in Denerim. And I want to go back to Wade's Emporium and see if he'll make another Drake Scale armor set for me with... because I still have a Drake Scale. Last time I think he only took 1 scale and made all the armor with it. So I want to do that, but I want to pay him the 10 sovereigns because I found out that that's how we get better... the armor will be better when you do that.
My sister's house. I'm almost sure.
And
of it.
we're at
This is-
Goldana's
yes, this is the
house.
right address.
Okay, so you
She
had
could
her
be
address.
inside. Could we go and see?
Sure.
Will she even know who I am? Does she even know I exist? My sister. That sounds very strange. Sister.
Oh my gosh, Alistair.
Oh, now I'm babbling. Maybe we should go. Let's go. Let's just go.
Oh, jeez. I didn't fully mean to trigger that, but I guess just running up to here will trigger that for you. All right, why not? We're here.
Hello?
Hey, you have linens to wash? I charge 3 bits on a bundle. You won't find better. And don't trust what that Natalia woman tells you either. She's foreign and she'll rob you blind.
I'm not here to have any wash
Notice
done.
how she's only charging
my name's
3 bits
Alistair.
for a bundle. That's like
I'm-
3 little copper
Well,
things.
this may sound sort of strange, but are you Goldana? If so, I suppose I'm your brother.
My what? I am Goldana, yes. How do you know my name? What kind of tomfoolery are you folk up to?
He's telling the truth.
Look, our mother, she worked as a servant in Redcliffe Castle a long time ago before she died. Do you know about that? She...
You! I knew it! They told me you was dead. They told me the babe was dead along with mother, but I knew they was lying.
They told you I was dead? Who? Who told you that?
Them's at the castle. I told them the babe was the king's and they said he was dead. Gave me a coin to shut my mouth and sent me on my way. I knew it.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. The babe didn't die. I'm him. I'm your brother.
Yay, family reunion.
For all the good it does me. You killed mother, you did, and I've had to scrape by all this time.
What?
That coin didn't last long, and when I went back, they ran me off.
Yeah,
And
then
who
you
in the
can't really
maker's
blame
name are you?
Alistair for his mom
Some elf
dying.
to follow him about and carry his riches for him?
Hey, don't speak to her that way. She's my friend and a Grey Warden, just like me.
Oh,
And so
I
suddenly
see.
she gets really
A
snarky.
prince and a Grey Warden too. Well, who am I to think poorly of someone so high and mighty compared to me? I don't know you, boy. Your royal father forced himself on my mother and took her away from me. And what do I got to show for it? Nothing. They tricked me good. I should have told everyone. I got 5 mouths to feed. And unless you can help with that, I got less than no use for you.
I'm sorry, I don't know what
Well,
to say.
we didn't exactly know what we were walking into here. Miss, we just met you for the first time, and this is your brother?
Well, he found it. And what good is that to me? None, that's what. Unless he can see to it that his family lives as it should.
I suppose maybe I could give her some money for my niece's
I mean, I
nephews.
do understand
15 sovereigns,
Goldana's
maybe? Would you let me
issue.
give her that?
You know, she's looking at the here and now, and here and now she has 5
Then
kids
here,
to take care of
Goldana, take this money. I know it's not much,
with
but
just her.
You, a prince, marching in here with your fancy armor and such, and this is all you got to offer? You must think I'm very stupid.
no, wait. I don't think that
We
at
just
all.
offered
I want to
her
help, if I
15
can.
sovereigns.
You wanna
That's
help?
15 gold.
You go to whatever high and mighty folks you run with, and you tell them you've got nephews and nieces that aren't living as they've a right
We
to.
don't run with
You do
high
that.
and mighty folks. This is it. 15 gold is like... Okay, it's less than half of what we have, but not by much.
Yes, great. Thanks for reminding me. And let me promise you
I don't know
this,
what I was
Goldana.
supposed to select there.
I'll do whatever I can. Speak to whomever I have to ensure you and your children are taken
It's like
care of.
Alistair's trying to introduce
That
him
sounds
and,
all well
and all
fine,
that, and
but
meet
you'll have
his
to forgive me
sister.
if I don't exactly hold my breath.
And she's
have
like
my
the
promise.
most
I can't give
snarky
you more than
person.
that.
You just want to go up
I-
and smack in the face.
Let's go. I want to go. Goodbye, sister.
And we even gave her 15 sovereigns to help her out. Like, okay, I get it. She's in this situation. She's trying to take care of five kids. And we give her 15 gold. And she's like, that's not enough. You're more rich than that because you come from wealthy enough. It's like, she has no clue about what our situation is and what we've been through. I had to earn that 15 gold, mind you. But she sits there
Well,
and charges 3
That
little
was
dinky
not
copper
what I
bits
expected, to put it lightly.
to do a load
I
of
lived
laundry
up to
for
my
someone.
promise, I suppose, but
But 15
this
gold
the
is
family
not
I've
good
been
enough for
wondering about
her?
all my life?
Really?
I can't believe it. I guess I was expecting her to accept me without question. Isn't that what
Like,
family
she's
is supposed to do?
so ungrateful. And you'd think
I
someone
feel
in
like
that
I
position,
need to
usually
forgive
they're, I mean, well, I don't want to generalize too much, but usually they would be grateful when they're given stuff, especially like a big amount like that. Uh, we even found some of that in the Alienage when we were
Yes,
Zagana in
I'm
her
sorry
intro.
too.
And
I
we give
guess I should have
them,
known better.
help, and
Let's
they're
just
like, oh,
go.
that's
I don't
super
want to talk about
wonderful,
this
thank you
anymore.
so much. Well, Alistair really approved of us. I guess that's something. And it says quest completed, so yeah, we found your... Well, go to Wade's Emporium. Now, I thought for sure we had 2 Drake scales.
Did you bring more scales? I want to try again. I've learned so much.
Wade, please leave the customer alone. How can I help you?
I do have more Drake scales.
You must be kidding. We're done. No.
Hurry more scales! But alas, not enough. Find more, and I'll
Maybe I
happily
had
craft
3
another
Drake
set.
scales and
This
he
time,
used
I'll
2
do
of
it
them
right.
to do it?
Please, in Andraste's name, don't come back. I am sick to death of drakes.
I'll pay you 10 sovereigns for it this
Well
time.
enough. Your order was painful, and some customers were quite upset. But things are back to normal. Thank the Maker.
And now I have the option to more Drake
You
scales.
must be...
No.
Hurry more scale! Find more.
Okay,
Please,
so I need more.
in Andraste's name, don't come. Come again.
Fine. I'm not going to buy anything from you. Can I just talk to Wade directly?
Don't tell me you're wearing that garbage. Find me more scales.
Well, I'm not wearing it yet. I don't have 20 strength. Okay. Well, that's not quite what I was expecting to happen. Maybe when I find another Drake scale, I'll do that. Do I have a...
The market district is a whole sight better because of what you've done for us. I know this may not be much, but it's an extra thanks. A lot of folks swallow whatever lies are fed to them, but us believers will try and spread word about you and the Wardens. Thanks.
Oh, apparently I had a quest to turn it...
Thanks.
Well, I don't know if
for the
that was a
help you've
quest because it
given.
didn't say quest
Unfortunately,
completed or anything. But we just got 4 more gold for it. Yeah, look at that. What's that? We got 25 gold, or is that 29? And our quest is quest marker. We have a quest marker at Genetivi's house. I also want to find that knight captain. Because, yeah, it's really weird, especially after meeting those 2 guys at the front of the chantry, that mages want to give lyrium potions to a knight commander. And now it's like reading as it like it's some sort of bribe or something. So something fishy is really going on there. I'm going to take that route for it. I hope that doesn't like cut off my ties to the Mages Collective and they'll like no longer give me quests, because I still want quests from them. And I guess there was nothing. Oh, we've confused the game because we did this out of sequence. We were already here at Genetivi's house and did the thing here. But then we got the quest for the thing, and they talked about getting the urn at Redcliffe, and yeah, okay, sequence issues. Well, with that, I will see you guys next time, and we'll see if we can find that Knight Commander.